Hey dreamers, welcome to the Chocolate Apothecary. My name is the Chocolate Wizard Carlaz, and today I was going to make this video for you to show you how I make cacao. So there's a number of different ways to make it. There's a lot of different mixes that people can do. In this video, I'm going to focus on the actual process of crafting cacao and how we get it really smooth and frothy. Like I like good frothy cacao. So what you'll first have is you'll have whatever cacao you utilize, then whatever ingredients. You know, in mine I have the Wizard's Blend because I'm a wizard and we like to blend it. For the purpose of this demonstration, I'm going to be using Flower of Life Cacao, Joy Proximity, and the reason for this is it has the Wizard's Blend in it. So it's got everything in it that you need. So if you like, you can utilize this, pretend you've put all your cacao ingredients and all your other ingredients in however long that takes you. For this, it's all there. And I like it this way because it's simple and clear. So let me show you. So what we first do is 3 ways that I will personally make cacao, depending on what you have available to you. So the first one is you can have it on a stove with a pot and you can stir it and then froth. The second, you can also just put it in a cup. Both of these processes, you know, can take a bit of time, and it's great. You can sing songs and you can do it. In the cup is great as well. My favorite one, I'm all about innovations, is blender and kettle, because it's efficient and you get the best, most smooth product. So first thing you got to do with this process is boil your kettle. Now that the kettle's boiled, people ask about the temperature of cacao, and this is the thing, like they say not to have it at 100. The thing is, the kettle will boil and it stops. It's not 100 degrees when it comes out. So essentially, I wouldn't stress too much. Like, focus more on your intentions of making your cacao joyful than the process of like the kettle boiling and the temperature of it, because there's a whole world. Anyway, now that it's boiled, what we do is we take our blender and we have the cacao. So depending on how much cacao you're making for how many people, with this particular blend, a Flower of Life, because there are potent botanicals in here that work in synergy with the cacao, the dose we have is actually less because synergy increases the energetics of it. So the effect you're going to get from Flower of Life Cacao is more than if you took the individual like pieces together, individual ingredients. So for this blend, per person, we're going to have 2 tablespoons. So it's about 22 grams, right? So I'm just going to do that. And obviously, if you were serving 20 people, you'd do that times 20, right? Into the blender. And here's a trick, is when people are wondering about how much water. So depending on how thick you want it, for ritual, I like to do a shot. For drinking with friends or just drinking while I'm working, I like a full cup. So right now I'm going to do a full cup. Know that you can just put 30 mils into there and blend it. I'm going to do, this is probably about 100 mils. And the way that I measured this out as well, here's the cup, pour the water in, leave enough in the top, because remember the cacao will be liquid and it will fill that space. So then we pop it in, we put the lid on. Disclaimer here, do this with a blender you know can take hot temperatures, because they can explode and you have cacao everywhere, which is fun, but not everyone enjoys it. What I do is if you have one that starts really slowly, great. This one does start pretty fast, so I do give it a little like, and then it's on. And then turn it up. it back down. Turn it off. This mixes it really beautifully because generally like the cacao butter and water don't mix so well. So if you are spinning it at higher speeds, it does froth nicely. Traditionally, they would stir it with a wooden spinner that stirs it, and they would pour it from high in cups, which is essentially with the other methods. If you're gonna, look at that froth on that. Look at those happy bubbles. And really the froth's so important because the froth, each one of those bubbles has the flavor and if you like the spirit of the plant. So each of those bubbles has the invocation of the plants in it. So as you're drinking it, you'll taste more and you'll enjoy the aromas. With the other processes on a pot and on a just straight into the cup, you're gonna stir a lot and then also pour from cup to cup, and that in itself is a skill. However, this, especially with the Flower of Life Cacao, is the most simple. You saw how easy that was. Just add water, boom, got it, ready for dreaming. Smelling, setting your intentions. You can notice that connection with the earth, notice the water element in the mouth. Have your first sip. Really just bringing mindfulness to what flavors you taste. As it moves into the belly, it ignites your digestive fire. Allow this fire to illuminate your vision. What are you dreaming up? Bring that dream to your mind's eye. And then connecting with the air and breathing and feeling what it feels like to live your dream now. Being the right condition. This is a communication with the plants and with the elements and with our senses to really bring the embodiment of this dreaming into our reality right now. And then moving into just a moment of silence and stillness in the ether. This is this field of pure potentiality. And we ask what wants to happen here and listen for an answer. If you think it's just your imagination, so what if it is? So what if it isn't? We just listen. Our reality is made up of 99.99999% space. So this is the space where we have for ourselves to listen for that guidance wherever it comes from. And then from there, just giving thanks in your heart. We say thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for all that's been. Thank you for all that's to be. And thank you for this present moment now. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Gratitude is an integral part of ritual, especially around cacao, giving thanks for the crops, giving thanks for the food, giving thanks for all the people that we're doing ceremony with. If there's anything you need to remember for a cacao ceremony, it is gratitude, and hold that vibration. It's the most important piece. And in the Secret Chocolate Society, we say, in cacao we trust. In cacao we trust. Done. Great, so thank you for watching. I hope that was informative. Again, my name's Carl Laz, the Chocolate Wizard from Flower of Life Cacao. If you have any other questions, feel free to email us, send us a message, and yeah, comment, like, share this if you want to share the joy with the world. Thank you so much. In cacao we trust.